before we met, what were your beliefs about marketers and advertisers overall? Like, what was your kind of your basic belief once you had these bad experiences with all these different marketing consultants, advertisers, and all that?
Oh, what my opinion of them was?
That's kind of what you felt towards a lot of the stuff that it's out there, because you get bombarded. I mean, as a chiropractor, I mean, there's so many marketers out there trying to get your business, right?
Right.
And so, what was kind of your belief, at this juncture before we met, on just marketing in general and all these things that
it was a pretty slimy business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, did you feel that people talk a good game, but they don't really?
Oh yeah.
Back it up.
Right.
Okay.
And being a doctor concerned about health, I really wasn't looking at the business side of things.
Right.
So it was an expensive lesson.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
And kind of giving up on marketing. There has to be a better way, and lo and behold, you showed up.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that people that are listening to this, they really heard what you just said. You were kind of almost like inroads almost. You're kind of giving up in a sense.
Well, why keep spending all this money on stuff that's not going to get you results, but that's what everybody supposedly needs to do.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying there might not be other businesses that haven't had success in these other areas, because obviously it must, because they're somehow getting their customer base in. But for me, and maybe it's just unique to chiropractors, we have a hard time.
Right.
Because we're up against a huge giant.
Well, I think if it was easy, then there wouldn't be a 90% fail rate with businesses.
Right.
Right.
That's true. Right.
Yeah, that's the reality. Is most businesses don't know how to market. They don't know how to sell. Right. And that's a big hindrance. And then the information that they receive isn't always the best either.
No.
So it's kind of like
and it doesn't. And now that I've worked with you, I see that most advertising doesn't motivate people to like take an action step.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whereas with you, all of a sudden people are inspired to take advantage of what we have to offer.
Absolutely.
It's not like we changed anything we've been doing from that point of view, but it's just a light bulb's kind of gone off in people.
Right. It was just a matter of organizing your business into a funnel,
right,
so to speak, and then making sure that the offers within that funnel were irresistible. I mean, that's really what
exactly.
we did. Right. There are so many information products out there, and I'm all about educating my customers. As you know, I like to spend time with you, educate you with things.
Right.
But in the day, I mean, the main thing is you get results, and you see those results fast.
Right.
And that's what we.
And my results are the phones ringing, people booking appointments.
Awesome. And so that's
that's what's so cool about you were telling me about. You've landed a large client, so even a big business still has concerns about getting customers into their business, that they're excited buyers, I guess.
Right.
I don't even know if that's a marketing term or not, excited buyer. But you know what I mean? So it's cool. It's just the process works for small guys like me or your big client that you got now.
Absolutely. I mean, every business needs a marketing funnel, and if they do have a marketing funnel, we can optimize it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So it's really important. Dr. Allen, what would you say the difference between good advertising and bad advertising is, now that you've had kind of this experience?
Bad advertising is people come in, promise you the moon, they go out the door along with your money. Good advertising is it doesn't cost very much and you get unbelievable results that shock you. It's like, holy bleep.
Awesome.
Okay?
That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so some people don't believe it's possible to have consistent, reliable, predictable flow of clients, patients, customers, month after month. How would you address your peers that might be thinking this way?
I've gotten so much more business that the paperwork end is starting to stack up. So what are we, Sunday, and now after I leave here, I'm going to spend the rest of the afternoon trying to shrink the paperwork down, just because all the business have been.
So, and that's a good problem to have, right? I mean,
it is, but now I'm going to have to hire somebody else and train them to keep up with all the
With all the
back
paperwork.
end stuff, and then be able to have answers for you when you call in.
I need those numbers.
You
I
need
those
the numbers, right. I just don't have time to get them right now.
Awesome. So, so what did you have to do to implement all these strategies? The time investment on your end, being a busy doctor.
Right.
I mean, you have to deal with patients.
Yes.
You don't have a lot of time to be trying to mess around with the marketing.
It's not even, yeah, you don't even want it part of your consciousness.
Exactly.
But it
You wanna
becomes a
focus
necessary evil.
Right.
And that's why I'm thinking you can really help the chiropractic profession and take it to the next level.
Absolutely. And just like Dr. Allen, please become one of my success stories.
Definitely.